love and attention for our beloved Damaris.
So I'm relatively new to Flagstaff. I've been here about a year and a half. I lived here about 6 months, and so I went and bought a Subaru Outback. I wanted to look like a local. The young man who was selling me my car was going over all of the features, and one he was very proud of was that my back seats lay completely flat. So if you want to go camping in your car, you can. My response to him was, I'm sorry, but roughing it is a hotel without a bar.
It's also really nice place to have sex.
So I did move here to take a job at the library. I'm the Deputy Director of County Services. Thank you. But very early on in my career, I started out as a children's and teen librarian, which I did for 3 years, until I found out that I don't like other people's kids. So I moved on to something else. I'm not your typical librarian. I'm not a big reader, and I don't collect books. Does anybody in the audience know why I don't collect books? Other than you can get them from the library anytime you want for free.
Yeah, because you're not a nerd. You got a Kindle.
No, I'm actually a nerd. But books are like crack cocaine for roaches.
Yeah.
They love the glue in the spines, and they love the paper. Ask me how many people have told me I could have went my whole life without you telling me that. Many of them, many. I'm also surprised at how many people that when they find out that I'm a librarian, think that the way to impress me is to come and tell me how well read they are. They always talk about whatever the new bestsellers are. I'm always like, I don't know. The last thing I read was Harry Potter. So that doesn't impress me much. One of the really good benefits that we have as librarians is we get to go to conferences all over the United States. So a few years ago, I went to one in Portland, which is the home of the largest bookstore in the United States, called Powell's. I gave in to being bullied, because, I was expected to go there. Now, I did find a lot of socks. I will say that that's something that I am a typical librarian. I love any kind of funky socks. My favorite pair say, "Bitch, I am relaxed." But coming home from Powell's in the Uber driver started asking me where I was from and why I was in Portland, and I told him I'm here for the librarian conference. And he hesitated for a minute, and he said, well, you've been the first sober librarian in my car all week. And just a couple weeks ago, I was fortunate enough to go to the conference in Philadelphia. And one of the highlights of the conference was I got to meet George Takaei from Star Trek. For anyone who doesn't know who that is, he actually is a big activist and for the LGBTQ community. And as we all know, he didn't come out till he was 68 years old. He was fantastic. He referred to the orange Cheeto as a Klingon. Now, my oldest son, just got married in October in a Star Trek themed wedding with a Klingon ceremony. And when I told him, he said, that's an insult to Klingons. We call him faux Hitler.
Yeah.
Which I thought was very fitting. Seriously though, I do love being in Flagstaff. It has been so nice here. Everyone here is really nice. We've had a lot of support for the library, which I'm not used to, having lived in Florida and Kentucky and being from Indiana. So I just put myself on Match.com because I'm ready to start meeting some new people. But my question is there anyone who lives here that doesn't like to camp? I mean, seriously, what is wrong with a really nice hotel that has a bar? Thank you, I'm Damaris.
Keep it going for Damaris, everybody. Really, the only thing I wrote was how you said that you don't like other people's kids, which I found fascinating because Forrest is your kid.
Yeah, but he's my kid.
I know, but the bar is low, so that means.
Hey, also, if you download Match, we're fighting.
Everybody's gonna get in their car and be like, Match.
Hey, at least I have an unusual name. I'll be easy to find.
You heard it. You heard it, folks. All right, everyone give it up for your last community.